Hey friends, Neff here. Welcome to episode 39 of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium. Today, we are going to finish this tournament. First off, pretty good variety on this team. I never have that great of luck against dugongs. Throughout this whole game, that's been the case. And, of course, the opponent leads with Dugong. I'm always afraid that I'm going to end up either paralyzed from a body slam or frozen from, like, a blizzard or ice beam. Fortunately, we've had good paralysis luck so far. Did not get the special down, which is a real bummer. But he is paralyzed again.
Can't make a move. What a furious battle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep softening him up here. Now the special's down when it doesn't matter. The big thing here is I don't want to switch into a body slam if I can avoid it, or, freeze, so just let Alakazam do what Alakazam does best. Since it got the special down and the paralysis, I was expecting a switch, so I went with a Psychic instead of a Seismic Toss.
Down and out. What will the next Pokemon be?
And then this is really great because Cloyster has the highest physical defense in the game, but its special defense is pretty much trash.
What'll it do?
Lucky critical guarantees it's gonna take it down to the red at least.
Vigorous attack.
You take a lot of damage, but the recoil was a bad move choice on his part.
Hey, what's it doing? Down it goes.
That's some of my favorite
There's a
dialogue.
difference in the
Hey,
number of
what's it
reserve
doing?
Pokemon. Oh, it's freezing.
Now, against Weezing here,
The remaining
it's like a
Pokemon
50-50
count
chance.
is
If
3
I
to
get
1.
a critical or just a high damage range, I could take this out in one hit. Of course, he just barely holds on though. And there goes our perfect.
It's finally taken down.
Not the end of the world though, and I'm not too worried
The
about it.
next Pokemon is being prepped.
Would have been nice to get
Now,
another perfect here, especially considering how well we've done so far.
the remaining Pokemon stock is 2 to 1. Combatants are making
Like I said in the last video though, this
Nightshade.
has actually been smoother than the Great Ball tier, I feel.
And there goes the battle.
Haven't used Gengar too much, I feel. It's nice to see him in action. And then now we are finally in the second half here. This match, it took a while, so be prepared for, I think, a 40% increase in speed, or 50.
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get quite hot. Begin round 5.
So we're starting off Alakazam versus Alakazam.
They strike fighting poses.
And of course,
It's
the
more
opposing
resistance
Alakazam has higher HP and speed than us, even though we're fully vitamin trained. And we're not that far away from
What now?
having the maximum stats that Alakazam could possibly have.
What's that? A decent hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Exchange some seismic tosses.
There, it's a hit. What'll it do? Yeah, it's a hit.
I hope that paralysis is going to do its job. I don't like being that low on health, so I spent a turn going for the heal.
It's restoring.
Of course, he does the same, which takes him out of
Serious battle.
the 2-hit KO range.
What now?
But his special's down, so that's fortunate. I figured it was worth the gamble since he was at 233. I knew Psychic would do at least 33 points of damage.
That's a good hit. It's paralyzed on the spot.
Not gonna risk healing here. Just go for the KO. We are outside of seismic toss range at this point.
Down and out. The next Pokemon is being prepped. Oh, it's sexy.
And then
It has
now
to make
we
up
are
for
against
lost ground. How will the
literally
battle?
the Alakazam wall.
What will it do? It's paralyzed.
So really all we can afford to do is go for the setup. Very unfortunate critical.
Taken down. What will the next Pokemon be?
Lapras's Body Slam isn't going to do that much damage. Plus, I know it has Thunderbolt now, so Executor is really my only answer.
Different types of Pokemon.
So, time to go for more setup. Fortunately, it got seeded right away.
It's more resistant to physical punch.
I'm not too worried about that.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
And now I'm pretty much back to
Now,
just hoping I can get its special down
what's that?
and chip away for a while.
Special attack is down. It's paralyzed on the spot.
So usually at this point, you've got Paralysis, a stat down,
What's this?
and Leech Seed up.
A decent hit.
Typically, the opponent would switch at this point,
It's restoring HP.
but I guess it still feels confident since it can
What a
heal
furious
itself
battle.
for much more than I'm doing.
What'll it do? It's a weak one.
Lucky critical, which I think actually made us do less damage
Restoring HP.
because it ignores the special down.
The intense battle continues. What now? Good hit. It's paralyzed on the
Good
spot.
paralysis luck,
Sparks are flying in this heated match.
although if the best thing it has is Thunderbolt, I'm not really concerned.
And a weak spot. It can't make a move.
Very lucky, otherwise it might have healed again.
Building over this hot battle. A psychic blast. Boom! It's finally taken down.
That actually wasn't as bad as I was afraid it would be.
Oh, it's Snorlax. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The
And
next
this is
battle
another
continues.
one. Just gotta go for the setup.
What's this?
I'm not gonna have anything super effective to use against it.
It's biding its time. The heated battle
So it goes
rages
for the
on.
bide, so I say I'm not gonna damage it. Let's try and put it to sleep.
Hypnosis. Oh no, it's gonna bleed. It woke up.
Wakes right up.
Fireworks are flying
Now,
in this
what I
battle.
didn't know is that does not break
What'll it do?
the bide timer.
It's still biding its time.
Like, it still carries on even after it wakes up. So that's news to me.
How's that?
Consider myself pretty well versed in Generation 1.
It's down and
That's a weird bite mechanic that I guess just assumed worked like everything else. So that crazy fight's over. But now we get to start the quarterfinals, and we still have 3 continues, so even if things turn sour, I have a few attempts. But it's only the Ultra Ball Cup still, so it's not the end of the world. Bunch of poison, 2 Pokemon that I really could do without facing, and then Kabutops. He hits hard, but he doesn't really have much in the way of special. Slowbro's a really good counter to Alakazam. Better just start with the setup. Definitely using a lot more Thunder Wave in round 2 than I did in round 1.
What will the trainer do now? Nail the weak spot.
Not good.
Flying in this battle.
But we have Executor, so we can get some
Combatants
some
face each other.
decent stab attacks in.
Here's a Pokemon scene. Oh, it's Executor.
I'm sorry if I don't
Paralyzed on the
sound
spot.
100%. I have been sick for what feels like an eternity now.
What now? Super effective.
Did some decent damage, but not great damage. And our special's down, which is like the most unfortunate thing that could happen to us.
An inch. What's this? That one hurt.
Lucky critical. That sped things up quite a bit.
What'll it do? The attack wasn't effective. There's a big
And
difference
he's only got
in
22 health
HP.
left, but we'll be able to recover a tiny bit here.
Wow, Mega Drink! Perfect day! Oh, is it down and out?
I know I've said it before, but his fainting animation I kind of like. Like, he's so dense that he has to look back at
Victory bell!
the shell on his back to be like, oh, are we losing consciousness? Oh yeah, we are, okay.
3-2. This battle is still up in the air.
Now with our special down and his special up, this is not a great position for us. But we did lower it back down one stage.
What a furious battle!
And we're gonna resist that, so not really sure what it's hoping to accomplish. It went ahead and raised its special stat and then used something we resist. Maybe it doesn't have anything better, but
The intense battle continues.
we put a pretty good dent in it, so we're just gonna keep chipping away.
What's that?
Even with our special down one stage, we're still holding our own.
A psychic blast. That's the weak spot. Oh, it's down.
It's a shame, because Victory Bell's really
There's
cool
a
looking.
difference in the number of preserved Pokemon.
I wish that I could have justified using Victory Bell over
The
Executor,
remaining Pokemon
but
count
having
is
access to a
3-1.
second psychic
The
type
battle has become
was just
one-sided.
too good to give up.
Perfect. It opted to slowly damage the opponent. Savage attack. Round 0.
Getting really lucky with the criticals.
Take it down with one hit.
Did not expect that to be a one-shot, but of course the criticals ignore our special down, so that's, I mean, it's clearly possible. Unexpected perfect, but definitely gonna take it. Just 2 matches left. But now we've got that, well, what they call Bird Boy here, but we got a legendary bird to deal with, and that's never fun. So at this point, I know I have to lead with Alakazam, because even if it isn't what he ends up leading with, I know I can take out any other one of those Pokemon and then at least be able to go for the setup, and Alakazam will be faster.
Here's the first move. Special attack is down. Vigorous attack.
And Drill Peck
Hit.
does crazy good damage to us. That's
In this battle.
unfortunate. But he's definitely within range with his special down,
What
so
now?
I know we're okay here.
Major damage. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon
Now,
be?
the greatest moment of my day. His name is Mole Trash.
It has to make up for lost ground.
And I gotta say, I was a little bit concerned, but he really plays like trash too. Paralysis already taking effect. I'm not gonna switch in to anything just because I don't want to take a flying type attack on anything if I can avoid it. Doesn't do that much damage.
Can't make a
Still
move.
paralyzed. It would have been nice to get the special down, but that's okay. Just really good paralysis luck. I'm not going to complain.
What's this? Good hit.
Get it down to half.
Fire blast. There, it's a hit.
Does a lot of damage.
Oh, it's down.
Taking a stab fire blast from
The
a
next
Moltres does not
Pokemon
feel
is
good.
being prepped.
But since he's paralyzed, I know that Lapras can do it. And then Lapras should be good enough to push forward, but I prefer to clean up with Gengar because he has better speed.
Right, that's sir. Super effective. Wow. Going down. There's only
Went with
one
Blizzard because
Pokemon
his
left
health
in
was
the
already
room.
so low. I mean, yeah, went with Surf. If he would have had more health, I would have gone for the Blizzard.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The tense battle continues.
Pidgeot's such a cool looking bird. I wish he was
Accuracy took a hit.
not bad.
Ah! Missed the
And of
target.
course, our 90 accuracy move with the
This battle.
accuracy down. It's not looking good. And he's going for fly, so obviously this one's gonna miss. Even if it crits, I know Lapras can easily take at least one good hit. And of course, it is a critical. Doesn't even take us down to half though, so I'm still feeling pretty good about being able to get at least one attack to stick. Really good damage.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
And then it goes for the Hyper Beam, which I would have expected it to go for fly again. Lucky critical on their part.
Is it down and out?
But it doesn't matter because we have Gengar and he's here to clean up.
Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
Yeah, we sure are. But we are
Oh, it's Gengar!
still sitting okay.
There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the one. Right, Thunderbolt!
All right.
That's an effective hit. And it's down.
Really not that difficult of a match. The fact that Moltres did basically nothing to us. I mean, yeah, it took out Alakazam, but considering how little it actually did, that was not too bad, especially for a semifinals match. We still have 4 opportunities for the final battle here. Look at his smug face. Hate it. So he's got a decent team. Definitely want to bring Lapras, because it's going to be super effective against half the team. The opposing Lapras, I really don't want to go against. I'm not worried about the Gengar. And Electrode doesn't do much damage, so it's just annoying that I can almost guarantee that Electrode is going to set up paralysis on my team.
They strike fighting poses. Hit you, Thunderwave!
I don't have a good answer to Lapras, so I basically just gotta make do with what I have.
Severe hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle. What now?
I know it's not gonna do a lot, but I was hoping for the special down. That would have been really nice.
What's that? Harsh blow.
I'm just
There's a big
grateful we don't get
difference in
paralyzed.
HP. What's this? Hit the weak spot.
Very lucky critical.
Body slam. That's a good hit.
Not feeling good about it
Is
though.
down and out?
Anytime Alakazam goes down before taking out at least
What will
one
the next
opponent,
Pokemon be?
I don't like it.
Now. Oh, it's Executor. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the
It's okay. I know I can easily bring this back to a 2-2 battle.
There, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. Pokemon is coming out. Oh, it's Dragonite.
And there's that Dragonite that I knew would show up, so that's why Lapras is here. Since Executor's out, I'm expecting either a Fire-type attack or a Body Slam, maybe even a Hyper Beam,
Oh, it's Dragonite.
all of which Lapras can handle.
What'll it do?
It'll do neutral damage, but it misses, so
Will
that's
this
great.
Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? What now?
The paralysis is unfortunate.
No, it is Blizzard. Smack the weak spot.
Beautiful.
Get down with one hit.
Love it.
There's only
Alright,
one
we're
Pokemon
paralyzed,
left in
but
reserve.
no matter what other Pokemon he has, even if it's Charizard,
The remaining
I
Pokemon
know
stock is 2-1.
things are still looking pretty
The
good for
chess
me.
battle continues. There's the attack. Super effective.
There's more than half. That's more than I expected.
What's that?
Hope for the freeze.
That's a
Doesn't
hit.
even connect.
Fireworks are flying in this
It's a real
battle.
bummer.
Right, Thunderbolt. Perfect game.
Holding on with 1 HP.
Vigorous attack.
So perfect for the final match.
Neither one is conceding an inch. How's that? Pow!
And I'm fine with that.
Oh! Is it down and out?
Almost got it down to half. We still
Both
have...
combatants are down to their last
Executor.
Pokemon.
We're gonna be okay.
We're down to the last Pokemon. There's
It's just gonna take some good back and forth.
The battle is
but
coming right down to the
Electrode
wire.
can't use Explosion since he's the last Pokemon.
Paralyzed. What'll it do?
And we're already slower.
A decent hit. The
At this
heated
point, I just
battle
need
rages
one
on.
more Psychic to connect.
What now?
Well, he must not
Hit
have
the weak spot.
anything. Although it does almost 100 damage, so that's not too shabby.
Continue. What's that? The attack wasn't effective. Static
And
attack.
we get through the paralysis.
Oh! Oh!
Good.
Hit down. Congratulations! The champion has been decided.
Fantastic. Really was hoping things would go smooth there. And that was, without a doubt, smoother than my Great Ball run. Other than that one battle with the Chansey, I really didn't get stalled out that much. There's our beautiful trophy. And you know what? I'll see you guys in the next one.